Good evening, Swaziland. Welcome to Channel Swazi News. I'm Nina Shongwe with your headlines. His Excellency, the Right Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Sbusiso Barnabas Dlamini officially launched Volume 1 of his autobiography. The Mathematics Association today launched or were awarding students who did well and represented the country outside during mathematics competition. The Royal Swaziland Police have revealed pictures of suspects who were involved in the matter of businessman Mr. Victor Gamete. The news in detail. His Excellency, the Right Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Barnabas Sbusiso Dlamini officially launched Volume 1 of his autobiography. The book is titled Personal Journey of a Prime Minister of Swaziland. He stated that he wants this book to be an incentive for the young aspiring people who want to be leaders in future.
His autobiography inspiration titled The Journey of a Prime Minister of Swaziland. His Excellency in his speech stated that he would like this book to function as an incentive, a motivator to all the young people who are the future of the country. He stated that he wants them to see that you do not have to be financially well to do in your early years to make it to the top of the profession. You need to commit to your goal, work hard, create a sustainable and a strong core of integrity and a moral fiber, and try to learn something new every day of your life.
I would like this book to function as an incentive, a motivator to all our young people who are the future of this country. I want them to see that you do not have to be financially well-to-do in your early years to make it to the top of any profession. Commit to your goal, work hard, create and sustain a strong core of integrity and moral fiber, and try to learn something new every day of your life. You may be surprised how effective that formula. Within the distribution arrangements for the book, there is a program for donations to schools, tertiary institutions, libraries, and archives. The launch of that donation scheme will be held in the very near future. This is a life story designed to be both interesting and revealing. I hope that it forms and entertains a wide readership. But I do not sacrifice my principles and loyalties just to sell books. The intention is to share, and in so doing to empower. The 4 administrations that I have been privileged to lead have been such an important part of my life that I have naturally included them as part of my story.
This book will be available at 300 Malangeni in all bookshops countrywide. For Channel Swazi News, I'm Linda Shong with Melissa Msweli, Ezulwini.
And now we'll receive a statement by the Minister for Education and Training. The Ministry of Education urges all schools with children who do not have PIN numbers to keep them and not send them home, as the Ministry of Home Affairs is working together with the Ministry of Education to ensure that all children are able to secure their PIN numbers. Parents are also urged to contact regional offices and set a date so that the Ministry of Home Affairs will help the children secure their birth certificates. The PIN numbers are essential in payment of school fees for the children in their various centers of learning in the program of free education in primary school, as they also help in identifying the nationality of a child. This is expected to be a process which might take time. Therefore, teachers are urged to let children to get to class while the ministry is fixing these predicaments. This announcement was made available by the Minister for Education and Training, Dr. Phineas Makakula. Math students from various schools in the country were awarded today for representing the country well in math competitions which were staged in South Africa. This event was hosted by the Math and Science Association of Swaziland at the University of Swaziland today.
The Mathematics and Science Association today gathered with students from different schools in the country who were participating in projects with the Boleswa countries. Today, they were awarding the students for representing the country well. We spoke to Zambezi Dlamini, who told us more.
We are gathered here to thank and celebrate the achievement of 2 teams who were representing Swaziland in competitions which were outside the country. The first team was representing Swaziland in the contest mathematics, which was a South African paper, which is written by all SADC countries. That team performed very well, and we had 3 teams there. We had the junior team, we had the two senior teams. Those teams performed very well. So today we are gathered here with the Minister of Education just to celebrate their achievement. Also, we also have another team which was representing the country in the Boletswa Fair. We are also gathered here to celebrate their achievement and their commitment to the subject mathematics.
Kanyisile Mokwena, who is the acting senior inspector of maths, said they are so grateful to see students participating in such projects, and also answered the question of the situation at hand with regards to shortage of maths and science teachers.
We are happy and we are encouraged to have such students who will take mathematics very far. Such students who are able to compete even with other countries and get a desirable or an acceptable position. Because in our case, we don't get that much time to train our students for these competitions. But out of, I'll say, their own what? Out of their own volition, the students can do something, help by their teachers, and end up achieving. So as a ministry, we are happy, and as teachers, I can talk even on behalf of teachers, that teachers get happy if their children get recognized.
I was partaking in a project titled Estimating the Value of Pi, but in this case, we are not using the value of pi that is in the books, but we are trying to estimate and approximate pi using shapes, different shapes like hexagons and triangles in a circle.
I was doing a project based on computer technology, mixing with mathematics and other aspects of life. So I was in the high school junior category. My project was application. I was applying probability in the binary expression of qualitative data.
Bengenda math project. And most people are scared of math, so most people are scared, like by Saba when there are projects math, and stuff. But then you can do math, no matter.
Melissa Msweli and Linda Shonga for Channel Swazi News, Matapa.
The Municipal Council of Mbabane took their new councillors on tour of their various capital projects that they enacted in the past years. They want them to be aware of the progress that the Municipal Council is making in the city.
Today, the Mbabane Municipal was having a tour with their councillors, showing them their projects as the Mbabane Municipal. We spoke to the CEO, Mhlongo, who said that they've gathered all the councillors to show them all the projects they are currently undertaking, for them to have a clear vision of what the municipal is currently doing, and for them to come up with new tactics to solve the issues of the Mbabane town.
The opportunity to show our councillors, new councillors, all the projects that we are working on, so that they are better able to appreciate what council is doing and the challenges that council is experiencing, and they'll be in a better position to plan ahead for what needs to be done in the city. The tour is a 2-day tour. We're on the first leg of the tour today, and we're focusing mainly on the roads. The next leg of the tour will be focusing on other projects, other facilities of council. Our council has spent well over 150 million in upgrading the main roads around town. The roads include Kwamile, include Polinjane Road, which we are on right now, include the Manjolo and the Pine Valley Road. So it's been quite a major upgrade that we have seen over the past 4 or 5 years in the city. The key challenges is mainly finance. We don't have enough money to be able to upgrade and improve all the roads in the city. That is the major challenge. And secondly to that is, especially the gravel roads, there is a shortage of good gravel. The source of good gravel that we've been using all these years has run out, and we are looking at alternative sources around. But in the meantime, that means we have to continue just regrading those roads without putting new gravel until we do get good quality gravel. Right now, we have to get our gravel all the way from Manzini. That's how far we have to go to get the gravel.
Vusi Dube, who is the deputy council, applauded the tax ratepayers as they now have first-class standard roads fit for His Majesty's vision.
I think you will notice our pavements especially. They cater for those living with disabilities, especially that they're blind. So from an area that is almost outside the CBD to have such a facility, it's a very good facility, and we are very grateful and appreciative to government, the SLG program, that is the World Bank, the people of Mbabane, the ratepayers, because all this is through their own efforts, so we are really happy.
Reporting for Channel Swazi News, Dube Mbabane.
You still watching Channel S, Sonkiskatsi.
International High School. We take you from zero to hero. We boast of excellent results, discipline, excellent laboratories, and qualified teachers. We also cater for students with special needs. We now also offer hostel facilities as well as transport from Mbabane and Manzini. We will take you from rejection to redemption. At Matapa Eteteni behind Engine Garage, Pumelele International High School.
This is Sasatula EUTech School.
Knowledge is power. Imagine the life of a young man without education. It's meaningless and hopeless. Prepare yourself for destiny. Register with us today. We have excellent learning facilities, computer lab, science laboratory, well-packed libraries, and hostels for both boys and girls. We have experienced and qualified teachers. Find us at Lukakaneni, next to Manzini Clinic. Apex Tutorial Academy. Knowledge is power.
UTech High School and College, we boast of our beautiful and peaceful landscape, best education in Swaziland. We offer marketable subjects and college courses with plenty of job opportunities. We offer all science subjects, technical and commercial subjects for high school, engineering and commercial courses for college. We also have the best metric syllabus, best dedicated teachers, best computer labs, well-equipped science labs, big classrooms with a maximum of 40 pupils, best sporting activities, activities including soccer, netball, basketball, swimming and many more. Our school is well secured with the tightest security all around the facility. We also have a well-equipped clinic where pupils are treated for free, as well as the best examination center in Swaziland. Register today, limited space is available. Find us along the Big Bend Road at Silova premises, or call the following numbers or send us an email. UTech High School and College.
You still watching Channel S, Sonke Skati.
Welcome back, viewers. You're still watching Channel Swazi News. The Royal Swaziland Police has revealed the pictures of a suspect who pulled the trigger in the matter of businessman Mr. Victor Gamete.
Following ongoing investigations of the shooting of the late businessman Victor Maradona Gamete, the Royal Swaziland Police have since released pictures of suspects, with which one of is Mbuso Ngazankosi and the other is still not known by name, though his face is. The Royal Swaziland Police Service is pleading with the nation to assist them find the suspects. This was revealed by Assistant Superintendent Pindile Vlagati.
As the Royal Swaziland Police Service, we are still appealing to the nation for assistance in regard to investigations of all matters reported to the police, especially the one regarding the death of Mr. Victor Gamete. At the present moment, we do have pictures or pictures of people who are suspicious or who can assist in the investigation of this matter and are most wanted by the police. We have one by the name of Mbuso Nkosi and another one who has not yet been identified the name, but we have the picture. And these two are believed to be in the Republic of South Africa, especially the Gauteng province. We're appealing to anyone who might have any information pertaining these two or any other information to call the police in our toll-free number, which is 999 or 9, or we can call the leader of this delegation who's investigating, that is Mr. Mtembo, Semo Mtembo, at 7606-2316, or the communications officer at 7606-2312 for any information. We're just reminding the nation that as much as we do have a very good relationship with the neighboring countries, but there are jurisdictions and there are different governing laws between these two countries or other countries, which will make the arrest procedure to differ maybe in a way. So people should not try to do anything and should be patient with police as we proceed with the investigation. Otherwise, we do hope that at the end, all these people are going to be brought to book and will answer accordingly.
Melissa Msweli, Linda Shongwe for Channel Swazi News, Mbabane.
The National Commissioner of Police officially closed the police calls at Ngonini in the Oso department for the 999, where they were being taught more on how effective they can extend their service to the nation.
The National Commissioner of Police today officially closed a workshop for the 999 department, which was staged at the Oso in Ngonini. It was stated that police will gain much knowledge about helping the public and not choosing the sides. Whether Swazis are in remote areas, they need to get service.
Ithi njengoba bangama-supervisors yibo lebasibukele lolu hlangothi lwe-police emergency esithi ngu-999 uthi National Commissioner abachubeke baqeqesheke ukuze lesive lesilenge phandle sitowukhona phela ukuthi sisitakale. Angisho nje ukuthi msakati sive nangabe kusho singenele ngomsebenzi wemaphoyisa kuba yisaye yakithi lo ukuthi kufuna sibuke bese senda ema-causes kanjengalawa ukuthi siphakamise izinga lokusebenza kwethu singamaphoyisa ukuze sive sitowunedisele. Singacela nje ukuthi sive semaswati siwabambise kakhulu emaphoyisa, ikakhulu kubantwana ngoba ngabo bantwana labo lebathanda sebadlala ngalocingo bashayela 999 nabashayela 999 kuyasilimata singemaphoyisa kuphinde kulimata nelive ngoba uma kufika ireport ukhanza ukuthi uyagijima na ufika ukhanza ukuthi bekungumdlalo lo munye longakacecesheki kahle ubese uba nalokuthi awu noma ngase kufika ireport lengiyo kuthiwe kuleyo ndzawo leyo sekushaya tincingo ukuthi kunereport athathe ngokuthi awu ncenye solo bayadla songakhanza ukuthi lokho kuyawalimata kakhulu emaswini kepha noma ngabe kunjalo thina singemaphoyisa sithi le report noma ngabe kuthiwa injury ufuna ukuthi sifike lapho kuleyo ndzawo leyo
sikhanza ukuthi le cause itasiseta ngoba kahle kahle siyazi usetele kulesa kufunza basic because nyaloke lo sesithola lama experts lasifundisa ukuthi kahle kahle kuze sikhombise ucecesheka lokusetulu nekusita sive kufanele sente kanjani kuwo wonke umuntu lothi a-reporta ka-999 simthathe njengokuthi ukhuluma lokuliqiniso sihambe sifike lala akhona khona noma ngabe kuncane lokhu sikubuka kukuncane simele sifike lala khona ukuze sibaside bonke abantu.
I'm Linda Shoma for Channel Source News in Ngonini.
Mahamba Gorge hiking is expected to be on the 8th of April and registration will be opened on Monday the 5th of February until the 5th of April. This was announced by Mahamba Gorge Hiking Committee.
Siyajabula kwathi sasive ukuthi senguleso sikhathi seminyaka lapho sitawucanca khona indzaba lokucanca indzaba ke kuyinto lenhle ngoba lo mnikelo lenokhokhako nesita sive selusha lesidzinge kusekelwa nokunika emandla nje labathi masilombe startup for better businesses lokunye lesilwa nabo bucala na umuntu ahleta nganti lutho buyanza bucala so lena indlela yokuthi abantu bangabi nabo bucala sekuyacala ke kuyabhaliswa mhla ka5 kusho ukuthi umsombuluko kuFebruary kuyazobe mhla ka5 April ngoba mhla ka8 April sicanca mahamba nawubhalisa ke uthola sikipa likepisi nesling bag ngalelo langa uyawuthola lokunambithwako lokumnanjana utawunatisa ke sihlalo technical committee kepha nje thina sithi sinatise ukuthi lona ngomkhankaso lapho timadlana lecocwa ukuthi sita bantu labahluphekile ngiyacela ke lisekela lasihlalo Mr Khumalo alitshele ukuthi yini nje lesisikwendile solokusacala tabe sekugcina ke ngasihlalo technical committee utawuchazisa ukuthi sitawuqhuba kanjani.
Asibonge kakhulu sivusele sivele.
Buckle up, the game is on. There's the MVA Fund competition will be kickstarting even this weekend, and the committee is urging all fans who will be at the Zamzara National Stadium to conduct themselves well as the games will be proceeding.
Thank you very much. We are getting closer to the finals. We are getting closer to the ultimate prize, which is 1.2 million. That whoever wins takes the cup, gets the money. But this coming weekend, we're going for the semi-finals. We've got 4 clubs that are left. We've got Mabane Citizen, we've got Mabane Swallows, we've got Young Buffaloes, and Royal Leopards. Some few days ago, we had the draw at the head offices of MVA, that is Sinimbetelo MVA Fund, where Mabane Swallows drew or were thrown against Mbabane Citizen. Young Buffaloes is going to play Royal Leopards. This Sunday, it's the semi-finals. The gates will open at 10:30, and it's only 30 Malangeni. Now, what makes these games exciting is that for the first time since the inception of this tournament, we've got a club from First Division, which is Mbabane Citizen, and that makes it interesting. And the second semi-finals pit against two previous runners-up of the tournament. When Mbabane Swallows first won the tournament, they won it against the Royal Leopards. The following season, Mbabane Swallows defended the tournament or the cup against the Young Buffaloes. So both clubs, that is Royal Leopards and Young Buffaloes, they would want to go a step further, probably lifting the trophy. But if Mbabane Swallows gets to win the trophy this time, that is going to be third time luck for them. They are taking the cup for keeps. So it is a dicey situation. We may see a First Division club for the first time in the finals. We may see both runners-up lifting up the trophy. We may also see the defending champions taking the trophy home for the third time and keeping it. It's going to be history, one way or the other. So it's quite exciting for us, and maybe for us, we also have to thank the nation for supporting this tournament. We've been everywhere, all the corners of the country. You will recall that during the last 16 of this tournament, the Manzini corridor was not touched. Games were played at Mayaluga, King Sokuza Memorial Stadium, up in Pikes Peak at Kilani Stadium. That way we were trying to take the game to the people, and the support that we've received from all the corners of the country and from the nation has been so magnificent, and we would like to thank the nation for that. Other than that, we would like also to urge the nation and the supporters as they make their way to the stadium to make sure that they adhere to the road regulation and the rules, because we've got MVA who are advocating safe driving. So we are also saying people should be safe on the road whilst we go to watch the games at the stadium and going back to our respective homes. But other than that, we can just urge the nation, come in your numbers, let's support our teams. Even if your team has been knocked out or is out of the tournament, let's come and support this tournament. And it'll be after these two games that we have that we will then go back to the patron of the tournament, or His Majesty himself, to present the two clubs and also request the date for the finals. And it will be after that His Majesty will commission the date for the finals. Otherwise, we're looking forward to another exciting weekend of football, and from us to the nation. And
recapping our top stories here in the English news, His Excellency the Right Honourable Prime Minister Dr. Sbusiso Barnabas Dlamini launched Volume 1 of his autobiography. This book is titled The Personal Journey of a Prime Minister of Swaziland. The Royal Swaziland Police have revealed suspects who pulled the trigger against businessman Victor Gamete, who was murdered in the past month. University of Swaziland hosted a function where students who represented the country well on mathematics competition in South Africa were awarded today. Before I take a bow, I would like to make this announcement that Channel Swazi is taking this opportunity to invite only male, I would like to emphasize on that, only male who are aspiring to be reporters or journalists to forward their applications here on Channel Swazi. Well, we'll leave you with a detailed weather forecast for the country and selected towns outside the country. Until next time, please do enjoy the rest of your viewing. Good night.
It's a pleasure coming to live at Homes Afoso tonight, tomorrow, and the day after. Good evening. Today we have some particular conditions over most parts of the country. Otherwise, it was very, very hot, especially as you go down to the Lowveld. And later on in the afternoon, we had some thunderstorms coming from western parts of the country. That's why as we go to tonight, we begin those thunderstorms, especially over the western parts of the country. That may spread throughout the rest of the country. Otherwise, it's going to be partly cloudy, becoming cloudy over most parts of the country. Otherwise, it's going to be cold. And tomorrow, we'll be having occasional light rain and fog, especially over high ground. Otherwise, it's going to be cloudy over most parts of the country with some sunny intervals. And temperatures tomorrow will drop compared to today's temperatures, whereby it will begin at 17, rising up to a maximum of 21 for Peace Peak and Babane. Manzi will start at 19, rising up to a maximum of 24. Down there in Bocheni, Hlatikhulus Makelo started 16, rising up to a maximum of 20. The Lowveld, Lavumisa, and so started 20, rising up to a maximum of 28. The Bomo Plateau stays at Mapungwane up to Lomahash started 17, rising up to a maximum of 23. In the origin, Butlen Talam Hereford and Skomgacha started 19, rising up to a maximum of 26 degrees Celsius. And hours tomorrow will be light, coming in from the south. East. And look at the following day, which is Sunday. We'll wake up at fog over some places. Otherwise, it's going to be cloudy, clearing to partly cloudy over most parts of the country. And later on, especially in the afternoon, we'll be having some thunderstorms over the western parts of the country. Otherwise, it's going to be warm in the high veld. Even as we go down to the low veld, places like Lavumisa and Big Bend will be hot. And so that's all I had for you. But before I leave you, let me leave you with the focus for statistics. Enjoy your video.